You're welcome to the Scholar School. We establish our footprints on the sand of time. Experience the difference.
Good day, everyone. My name is Miss Oluwatifia, and I'm going to be your English tutor for today. And I'm going to be taking you through the topic verb. And as we all know, a verb is an action or a doing word. And we're going to be looking majorly at the mode verb. The mode verb. Now, what do I mean by mode? Mode is the mode or method by which a verb is used to express a particular action. The mode or method by which a verb is used to express a particular action. In English language, we have majorly three types of mode. We have the indicative mode, the imperative mode, and we have the subjunctive mode. Now we're talking about the indicative mode. What do we mean? This is a verb that is used to make a statement of facts. We're talking about reality. We're talking about something that is true. This is a verb that we use to know, oh, this is making a sentence that is true. Then we can now classify that, alright, this is an indicative mode. Indicative mode is also a verb used to make a question or supposition. It's also used to make a question or a supposition. Now, I was looking at the example of indicative mode. For the indicative mode, I'm going to start with the statements, making a statement of facts. We can say Aristotle is a great philosopher. He's a Greek philosopher. Aristotle is a Greek philosopher. That is a statement of fact. That is a statement of reality. Another beautiful example is we practice music daily. We practice music daily. This is also something we do. This is a fact that has to be done or something that is already done. No one can change it. Another example is my sister likes singing. My sister likes singing. Now I want us to notice that from these sentences I've made, there is actually a verb there. A verb. From we practice music daily, we can actually get the verb from the word practice. It is an action that is done. Another is Aristotle is a great philosopher. A philosopher is a verb there. The philosopher word there stands for a verb. Another one is my sister likes skating. Now the verb there is skating. Another example under the indicative mode is the question mode. The question mode. It's just like you having a question and answer section. And an example is, have you eaten today? Have you eaten today? That is a question under the indicative mode. Another one is, do you like rice? Do you like rice? I'm sorry for using food anyways. Do you like rice? Or probably, do you like me? It is a question. Asking somebody a question or asking a question to open. That is another example of the question mode under the indicative mode. Now the third type of indicative mode is the supposition. Now I would love to say this supposition can actually be seen as a condition. A condition in the sense that an example is, if you are a graduate, you shall be given the post. So it means if you are a graduate, you shall be given the post. There is a condition there before you would actually be given the post, and the condition is if you are a graduate. And I believe we all know that if is actually a condition. Another example is, if it rains, we shall stop the work. If it rains, we shall stop the work. Another example is, if you ask me, I shall give it to you. From these examples I've actually given, you will actually notice that there is a condition before the statement. A condition before the statement. So we shall be moving to the other type of mode, which is the imperative mode. Imperative mode. Now this imperative mode, it is a verb which is used to express a command. A verb which is used to express a command or an advice or an entreaty. Now, a command, get me the bag. The command there is get, and the verb there is get, and also the command there is verb. The command there is also get. The verb there is get, and the command there is also get. Now, the imperative mode is used as a command to express a command. You're trying to say, close the door. Close the door. That's also a command. Open the window. It's also a beautiful example of the imperative mode under question, under command. Now we move to the advice. We all know to advise means to admonish somebody, to give somebody something that the person, to give somebody a word that the person needs at a particular time. Be kind to the poor. Be kind to the poor. This is the verb there is be kind. The verb there is kind. The kind is an action. Be kind to the poor. Another example is be polite to the strangers. Be polite to strangers. Another one is try to be honest. Try to be honest. This is an advice and it is under imperative mode. Now, under the entry can also be seen as a plea. Entry can also be seen as a plea. But before I actually give in an example for this sentence, I would love to give a note. A note is let is used for advice in first and third person. Let is used for advice in first and third person. Now, let me help you can be used whenever you want to make use of the first and the third person. Not just you can't just use let in anyhow anyhow entry C. And an example of this entry is may I park my car there? May I park my car there? It is actually a plea, but it's just the other isn't please. May I park my car there? Another one is can you get me the bag? Can you get me the bag? So for today, we've actually come to the end of the verb mode. So next class, we're going to continue from the subjunctive mode. I wish you had a beautiful class. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment below.